Holy smokes, what in the world is going on in our stock market? Well, let me tell you. Trump sent some tweets. Market crashed. Democrats wanted Trump to be blocked from his Twitter account. They wanted him to lose all his tweeting privileges. So now there's a big Twitter war. Actually, I'm just kidding. That didn't really happen, but Trump has been sending a lot of tweets, and his tweets have an effect on the market. And today we're going to talk about all those tweets. We're going to talk about what they mean. We're going to talk about what they did to the stock market, what they're doing to the stock market, what you should expect moving forward, what you should expect for the election, and a few other things. So stay tuned because we're going to be starting right now. Hey, what's going on? It's Pat from Top Ticker Trades. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow your wealth through investing and trading stocks in the market, make sure you start right now by subscribing and tapping that bell so you never miss a thing. I'll see you in the video. Let's go. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I've got a very important topic for you today. We're going to be talking about Donald Trump. We're going to talk about Nancy Pelosi. We're going to talk about the stimulus negotiations. And we're going to talk about how that will affect the stock market. We're going to talk about how it's going to affect the election and so much more. But we're going to do it all in just a few minutes because I'm going to be talking fast, so you better be paying attention. All right, here we go. Yesterday, Trump ended negotiations over a C-19, I'm not going to say the name of it, relief bill. And basically he said that he would resume these negotiations after the election, but I think what he actually said was something along the lines of, after I'm reelected in November, I'll pass a huge stimulus package. So he's basically predicting that he's going to win the election. Now, before I go any further, I want to comment on that very quickly. If Trump does win, if he wins the election, he would not be able to pass this stimulus bill until January, as nothing would change in November, and he would still have to deal with Pelosi. Now, in my last video about Trump, where I was reporting on his condition, I told you guys to keep an eye out on the stimulus negotiations and track the development of those negotiations to see what actually takes place, because I told you guys that it had the ability to move the market. That's kind of what the market was watching and waiting on to see if it was going to go up or down. And that is exactly what happened yesterday. We saw that the market tanked on this negative stimulus news because Trump ending negotiations pretty much meant that people weren't going to have any new money until January. So we're going to continue watching that because you better believe that it's going to move the market every single time something changes with it. And you're going to see these changes fluctuate. I mean, it'll happen back and forth just like it's been happening. I mean, this is kind of the history of the stock market, just like events in the stock market and how they go down. And this is also how things have gone with Trump. So, we should be pretty used to this. But I do have a prediction for you. My prediction is that the market's just going to continue going up and down. I believe they're going to continue fighting back and forth, back and forth. And, maybe eventually he will get the stimulus done. I mean, it'll happen before the election. Because if he doesn't, then I think there's going to be a lot of trouble as far as people voting for him. So this is something that he's going to have to get done. So yesterday we heard from Fed Powell, and what he said is that if we don't see another stimulus package, then it's going to greatly impact our recovery and slow it down. But if we do receive stimulus, it's going to... We also saw how the market was reacting every time that Powell would say anything negative about our recovery. So the market did not like the fact there was a possibility that we might not be getting stimulus. Now, if you guys will pay attention, you'll notice that the pattern is that anytime there's anything negative brought up about the stimulus, the market starts moving down because people get scared and they get worried that they're not going to receive any help or extra money. So we need that stimulus. But now let's check out these tweets. So yesterday he says, if I am sent a standalone bill for stimulus checks, $1,200, they will go out to our great people immediately. I'm ready to sign right now. Are you listening, Nancy? I'm ready to sign now. Then the House and Senate should immediately approve $25 billion for airline payroll support and $135 billion for paycheck protection program for small businesses. And then he says, the Fed Chair Powell calls for more help from Congress, says there's a low risk of overdoing it, which is kind of like what I mentioned a second ago with what the Fed was saying during the meeting. But you see how Trump can kind of change his mind back and forth, so you see why our market could be, volatile. And that, my friends, is what we need to be careful for. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of the video. If you found this video helpful, I ask that you help this channel out by smashing that like button, as it motivates me to keep making videos just like this one every single day. If you're not a subscriber, you should consider subscribing, as I publish valuable content like this daily. You can do so from your screen right now, and if you want to check out more of my videos, you can click on the video that you'd like to see on your screen right now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.